Thank you for your purchase. Your order is not quite complete yet though, so don't close this page yet. You now have access to a collection of on-screen videos that show you how to build your niche business sites using freely available tools. With this, you can turn your passion into profits, or take your offline business online. Now, on this page, I'm going to give you a special offer to get double the videos and see how you can take your business further. I call this the Pro Upgrade. With this, you get a set of 40 more on-screen video tutorials showing you even more ways to leverage off freely available resources on the internet to grow your online business in many creative ways. And because you're a customer, I'm going to reward you with a fast action discount. But only if you act on this page. So act now and get instant access to the Pro Upgrade.
To find your VWO tracking code, log into your account. Go to Account Settings up here. Then you will see some options across the top of the page. Click on Smart Code, and this shows you the Visual Website Optimizer asynchronous code. All you need to do now is copy this code and then paste it just below the head tag of your web page. To install a WordPress theme, first of all, log into your WordPress dashboard and then click on the Appearance link on the left-hand side and then click on Themes. Then on the Themes page, click on the Add a New button at the top of the page, and this brings you to a page of themes which are currently available to you. To preview a theme, click on the Details and Preview button to get an idea of how the theme might look when applied to your website. When you find a theme that you like, click on Install up here. Then click Activate, and the theme will appear in your dashboard in your list of available themes. Log into your WordPress dashboard and then click Plugins and Add New in the left-hand navigation bar, which brings up the Add Plugins page. Go to the Search Plugins search box up here and type in Disable Search. This plugin here is the one that we want, so press Install Now and the plugin will start installing. When installing is complete, you will see an Activate button. Click on this and the plugin will be activated. And now you will be able to see the newly installed Disable Search plugin on the Installed Plugins page in your WordPress dashboard. Log into your WordPress dashboard and then click Plugins and Add New in the left-hand navigation bar, which brings up the Add Plugin page. Go to the Search Plugins search box up here and type in WordFence. And here is the WordFence plugin that I want to install. Click the Install Now button and the plugin will start installing. When installing is complete, you will see an Activate button. Click on this and the plugin will be activated. Now you will be able to see the newly installed Disable Search plugin on the Installed Plugins page on your WordPress dashboard. This tutorial shows you how to use Visual Web Optimizer to set up split test campaigns. You need to set up a VWO free account, and then when you log in, you will see your dashboard. Go to the menu on the left-hand side, go down to Test, and then click on AB. And then you need to create your split test. Click on Create. Then, first of all, you need to define your hypothesis. So what exactly is it that you are trying to test? In this example, we are testing whether a good headline attracts more traffic. Then you enter your website's URL, click on Next. Now you can edit your website directly from the VWO website. So, as the hypothesis we're testing is concerned with the effectiveness of our headline, let's change our headline. Just click on it, change text, and instead of feeling again, we will say feeling happy again. To add a variation of this to the test, click on Add Variation, and now you can edit this new variation. So then you'll have two headline variations which can be used in a split test campaign to identify which version performs the best. Once you have finished editing your web page through VWO, you now need to set your goal. So for this example, let's say our goal is to measure web page visits based on the number of online forms submitted. Add in your page URL here, and then you have to estimate the duration of your campaign. So let's say the campaign duration is 5 weeks. Then you enter the average number of monthly visits, ideally averaged out across several months. Put in your current conversion rate, and then the minimum lift in conversion rate that you would like to see. So now you have set up your different web page variations that you want to test. You have set up how you want to track your website performance, in our case, number of online forms submitted. Now you need to give your campaign a name. Then select the percentage of traffic that you want to include in your campaign. Let's say 50%. And now the test campaign is set up and ready to run. SoundCloud allows you to search for and download sound content. You can also upload your own sound files, and you can share SoundCloud files with friends, followers on blog posts, and other social media platforms. To use SoundCloud, you need to create an account by clicking here. Or if you already have an account, just sign in, and you will be taken to your home page. Then click up here, top right, and select Profile. And from here you can update your profile page, add an image, and upload a header image. On your profile page you will see these headings of tracks, albums, playlists and reposts. And whatever you upload or download to these sections will be visible to your followers. And over here you can see your number of followers, who you are following, and the number of tracks you have uploaded. If you want to upload a track to your page, just click on Tracks, and then click on the upload link in the middle here to locate the file that you want to upload from your computer. If you want to find sound files on SoundCloud, come up to the search bar up here and type in the type of files that you are looking for. For example, royalty-free music download. And here is our list of royalty-free music. So let's have a look at this result here from Audio Jungle. Click on it, and this gives a list of royalty-free tracks available on SoundCloud from Audio Jungle. Then to download a track, click on the download link here, and your file will start to download.
I'm excited to show you a nice tool I had found online, and it's free. If you're doing email marketing, subjectline.com is a fantastic site where you can use to evaluate the strength of your subject line. So for the sake of an example, what I'm going to do is I'm just keying in an email subject line here. Let's try this. So key in the subject line of your choice or you're planning to use, click on the evaluate button, and it's going to take several seconds to process. So what happens is that there will be a score on the subject line you had entered, and for this one we have scored 91, which is pretty good. So what you want to do is that you want to make sure that your subject line scores at least 90 and above and as close to 100 as possible. So just for the fun of it, I'm going to modify the subject line a little bit based on the feedback here. So it says it doesn't contain any sense of urgency, contains 4 words or less, contains the word private and news. So with all this, you have a better idea on what works and what does not. So I'm just going to try another one. As you can see, on the second try, the subject line has scored slightly higher at 96. As said, anything above 90 would be ideal and as close to 100 as possible. So have fun using this tool to improve your email subject lines and open rates.
In this tutorial, I'll show you how to add a YouTube video to your SlideShare presentation. On your profile page, click on your profile icon and go down to My Uploads. Next, click on Edit, and this opens a page with 3 tabs: Edit Details, Privacy Settings, and Add YouTube Video. Click on the Add YouTube Video tab and then type in the URL of the YouTube video that you want to use. Select where you want the video to appear: before slide 1, after slide 1, after slide 2, or wherever. You can add additional videos by clicking on the Add Another Video button over here and then fill in the details. When you are finished, just click on Insert and Publish All down here, and your YouTube videos will be added to your SlideShare presentation. This tutorial will explain how to access and interpret your SlideShare analytics. To access your analytics, click on the menu over here and go down to Analytics. And now you can see that your analytics information is available under 6 main tabs. Summary really gives you an overview of your content's performance, and you can analyze the performance of all your uploads or choose a specific upload from here. You can also view performance over the last week, month, 3 months, 6 months, or over the past year. So this could be useful, for example, if you wanted to see how performance was affected by any advertising campaigns that you were running. You can see views per day, and you can also download your performance statistics in CSV or image format. Further down, you can identify your top performing content, which countries are attracting the most views. You can see the main traffic sources, and you can see an overview of the main SlideShare actions covering favourites, comments, downloads and email shares. Under the Views tab, you can see the number of views, either total views or views for each upload. And again, you can view this by week, month, 3 months, 6 months and by year. You also have the option to track sources and to see where geographically your views are coming from. Under Actions, you can see how many likes, comments, downloads and email shares you have got, again by upload or across all your uploads. The Viewers tab shows the recent viewers of your SlideShare files. Export allows you to export your analytics as a CSV file, perhaps so that you can study the data in more detail or share it offline. And you have the option to set a date range for the data that you want to download. And finally, Social Shares tracks total shares of your uploads on LinkedIn and Facebook. So that's a quick overview of SlideShare's built-in analytics. This tutorial explains how to share your slides using SlideShare. You need to create a SlideShare account, which will be linked up to your LinkedIn account. Then go to slideshare.net, click on the profile icon and choose My Uploads. Click on the presentation that you want to share. Then navigate down to the Share button down here. Click this and you will then see the links that you need in order to share your presentation. So you can see the embed code, the WordPress shortcode, and the URL of your SlideShare presentation. Before you share your presentation, make sure that your presentation's privacy settings are set to public and not private. And to access your privacy settings, just click on the Privacy Settings button down here. This video shows you how to create your own QR code using QR Code Monkey. First of all, go to www.qrcode-monkey.com and you will see this page. The first thing to do is enter your URL. Then you can set the color of your QR code, which can either be a single color, a color gradient, or a custom eye color. Then you can select a logo image. You have a library of images to choose from, like Facebook or YouTube, or you can upload your own image. Then we come down to the custom design options, where you can customize the body shape, iframe shape and eyeball shape. So we'll select these three options. And then finally, you just need to select the size of your QR code, whether you want it low quality or high quality. And then create your QR code. And there you are, your own customized QR code. You can download this in either PNG, SVG, PDF or EPS formats. But do note that the custom design options are not available in PDF and EPS formats. This video shows you how to generate your own QR code using the QRStuff website. Go to www.qrstuff.com and you will see this page. First of all, choose the type of QR code that you want to generate from the list on the left-hand side of the page. There are over 20 different types to choose from, depending on where you are going to use your QR code. Then, fill out the content section. So, in this example, we will use a website URL. You then have the option to choose static or dynamic code. With a static URL code, the website URL does not change, whereas with the dynamic option, the website URL is interchangeable. The dynamic option is only available to subscribers, so you'll need to choose the static option in order to create your free QR code. Next, you choose your foreground color using the color slider. Click on the color that you want and the color preview will appear on the right. Now you're ready to download your QR code. You can either click on the download button here, or you can choose the output type from the output type list down here. For example, output for print, email, or the option to put your QR code on other stuff. To add layers to a Pixlr document, come across to the Layers panel over here and click on the New Layer icon at the bottom of the panel. And now you can see a new layer on top of the red square. Now we can create something on this layer. And then I can fill this in with, say, orange. So now we've got a red square on layer 1 and an orange square on layer 2. And you can build up your image by adding additional layers. To hide a layer, click on the tick and click it again to make it reappear. You can create as many layers as you want by clicking the new layer icon down here, and you can delete unwanted layers by clicking on the layer and then clicking the delete icon at the bottom of the layers panel. First of all, go to pixlr.com, that is pixlr.com, then navigate down to the Pixlr editor and click on Launch Web App. And you will see this interface from where you can create a new image, open image from computer, open image from URL, and open image from library. So for the purpose of this tutorial, let's select Create a New Image. We can leave the default presets as they are and click OK. We then see this workspace, where by default the background is white. If you want to create a vector illustration with a transparent background, you need to delete this white layer by first unlocking it. You can create a new layer by clicking the new layer icon down here. Then you can delete the original layer by clicking on it to select it, and then clicking the delete icon. And now we have a layer with a transparent background. To begin with, we'll just create a simple square by selecting the marquee tool and dragging it to create the shape that we want. If you hold down the Shift key whilst dragging the marquee tool, this will create a square. Now we can select the gradient or the paint bucket tool to fill the square. To set your colour, come down to the colour box here, which will be black by default. Click on it to open the colour selector. Select the colour that you want and click OK. Now if we click inside the selection, the square will be filled with the colour that we have just selected. You can move the square around if you click on the Move tool up here. Now you can add more layers to build up your vector image, and perhaps use some of the other tools as well, like the pencil tool, if you want to get a bit more creative. To export an image from Pixlr, go to the File menu and select Save, or Ctrl and S on your keyboard. Now you can fill out the Save Image dialog box with the image name, select the format you want the image to be saved in, and you've got the choice of JPEG, PNG, bitmap, TIFF or PXD, which is a layered Pixlr file. JPEG is a common format, but if you want to preserve a transparent background rather than the white background that you see now, then choose PNG at full quality. Click OK and your image is saved. Pexels.com is a website which provides a great choice of completely free stock photos. First of all, you need to sign up for a free account or log in if you already have an account. This takes you to your profile page. And from here, just go up to the Browse link at the top of the page. This will give you several options, which are Discover Photos, Popular Photos, Popular Searches, Leaderboard, Photo Challenge, and Photos by Colour, which is a really interesting one to use. So if we search for Popular Photos, you can see thumbnails of the images which are currently Pexels' most popular images. To download one of these, just click on it, click the free download button, choose the size of image that you want to download, and then click download. And you can see the image is starting to download here. Pexels Videos provides you with completely free stock videos. If you scroll down the page, you will see popular videos. You have a list of popular searches down here. For example, cars, time-lapse and leaves. And you can also click on the scroll arrow here to reveal more categories. If you have a specific subject in mind, type this into the search tab. So we'll enter cooking videos, press return, and you'll see your search results down here. Now if you want to download one of these videos, just click on it, then click the free download button, and you can see the video is starting to download here.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own buy button in your PayPal account. So to get started, log into your PayPal account, be sure to select Tools and go to All Tools, and you will see this page. Scroll down to PayPal Buy Buttons. Okay. On this page, click on Create New Button. All you need to do is just follow the steps and insert the details. Starting from step 1, choose a button, select Buy Now. We will put in a name for the product. The ID can be optional. This is where you put in the price. And after that, you may customize the button anyhow you want, and if you like to use your own image, click on Customize Text. Select Use Your Own Button Image and put in the address. Alternatively, you may leave this alone. Next step is to go to step 2, and it is advisable to leave this available, Save button at PayPal. And finally, to step 3, this is where you customize your checkout page. You may allow your customer to change quantities if this is a physical product, and if this is a digital product, you can leave this as No. You may allow your customer to add special instructions. It is up to you. Alternatively, if you don't want this, you can select No. Do you need your customer's postal address? This is optional, yes or no, depending on your choice. The next part is take customers to this URL when they cancel their checkout. Now, you may leave this alone, or if you have a page, you may take this and put in an address. However, this is the most important part. Take customers to this URL when they finish checkout. This is most probably going to be your download page or thank you page. So just for the fun of it, I'll add in a random address, but of course, this should be your proper website download page or thank you page. You may leave this alone and then click on Create Button. So you will be given either a website or email code, and you can paste this on your sales page or e-commerce page.